You have to understand something. You're living through a tsunami that is running over America from this illegitimate, out-of-control criminal regime that has seized power in the United States of America. The NSA scandal is the biggest scandal of your life. It makes Watergate look like what it was, a green pea inside a tidal wave. Now, the question to you is, because many of you are confused, is this fellow, Edward Snowden, a patriot or a traitor? My point of view, he's a patriot. How does he differ from the other case of a hacker who is now being tried basically by the U.S. Army? You remember his name? There's a big difference. The other guy was trying to undermine the U.S. military. He had no altruistic intent whatsoever. You know who I'm talking about. Don't compare two. It's apples and oranges. That would be like comparing Rubio to George Washington. The fact of the matter is, the NSA whistleblower, Edward Snowden, who was running for his life because he knows he wouldn't last one day in an American prison. He'd either fall out of a window, he would either hang himself in the cell, he'd either swallow a toothbrush or a razor blade, he would choke on a green pea or a carrot. That's why he has disappeared. That's why he's gone. Is he a patriot or a traitor is the question to you, the Savage Nation. If you care to sound off on this important topic, again, the phone number, 855-400-SAVAGE. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you give up your American citizenship and apply for citizenship either in Syria or Lebanon because you don't belong in America. Who is it who I'm talking about? Why has he disappeared? Who is he running from? Do you think Obama is finished? The contractor who leaked the NSA files has dropped out of sight, and the United States is trying to extradite him either out of Hong Kong or out of China. The fact of the matter is, the reason they want to extradite him is to make sure he's killed. Why do I say that? Why? Didn't you see what appeared on the top of the Drudge Report a little earlier? I guess not. Well, I'll tell it to you. Who overheard them? Someone in the media overheard members of our national security team talking about killing him at an airport. He is a hero. He should be winning a Nobel Prize for what he did. But instead, he's on the run. Because any hero in the United States of America, any hero who stands up to these despots called Obama and his cronies, has to run from America. But where is he running to? That's the question. If he's hiding in China, he's going to be extradited. I doubt very much that they'll hide him. For all I know, he may wind up in Russia. The Russians may take him in just out of spite, despite Obama. God only knows where this kid's going to run. But this is the kind of American who voted for Obama. Did you hear what he said in his speech? He said, I voted for Obama, and I'm a liberal, but I will not live in a country with a president like this. In fact, I think what you ought to do is listen to his speech, which you're going to hear today throughout the Savage Nation. Is he a patriot or is he a traitor? Now, I know many of you are naive and you're confused, and you say, well, you know, I've got nothing to hide, and therefore I don't care if the government snoops on me. Well, you're not a born free man. You're a slave. You are born to be enslaved. You are born to have a ring in your nose. You're born to be no more than a cow in a field with a bell on your neck. You're not even a sheeple at that point. You're lower than a sheeple. The government has no right to snoop on you. Have you remembered what this country was built upon? It was built on an oppressive British government, King George. A revolutionary war was fought to kill the British and get them out of America so that we would not have to worry about an oppressive government listening in on us, seizing our mail, reading our mail, because that's what King George's minions did. Any mail that was sent in the colonies was read by British snoops. They read the mail to see if there was any insurrection being planned. So now Obama has become a clear representation of everything bad in the world. Everything evil in the world is now in the lap of Barack Hussein Obama and Eric Holder.